Okay, you raised the name Dick Cheney, so I have to ask you this. He and his daughter don't agree, Liz Cheney, but Dick Cheney had said some words that he didn't think that you were a particularly good choice, 2008. His daughter, I think probably the first time I've heard, tweeted something to the contrary. She thought that you were. But your response to Dick Cheney?
Well, seeing how Vice President Cheney never misfires, then evidently he's quite convinced that what he had evidently read about me by the lamestream media, having been written, what I believe is a false narrative over the last 4 years. Evidently, Dick Cheney believed that stuff, and that's a shame. So he characterized me as being a mistake. Here's where the mistake would have been, Greta. I believe it's had I not answered the call. I was honored to get to run for Vice President of the United States alongside Senator John McCain. I was honored to accept the nomination from the GOP. And I think that the mistake would have been me just deciding that, hey, I love my 86, 87% approval rating up there in Alaska as the governor, moving and shaking and watching corrupt politicians and businessmen go to prison for crony capitalism, working on 16 to 20% of domestic energy supplies being able to be increased via Alaska's resource development, ethics reform legislation that I was working on. That led to that 86% approval rating. I could have decided, you know, I don't want to be bloodied up. I don't want my family to go through what we will have to go through in order to put ourselves forward in the name of service to this country, but I did it. It would have been a mistake to have hunkered down, just live that luxurious, if you will, comfortable lifestyle in Alaska. Instead, we, like so many other people across this country, decided we will do all that we can in order to defend our republic, put America back on the right track, and I believe I did the right thing in accepting that call.